So it's Durango International Day of Peace, whereas Durango, Colorado celebrates in solidarity with the United Nations and its 20th anniversary of the International Day of Peace on September 21st, 2020. And whereas we as citizens and community members of the city of Durango believe in diversity, inclusion, and the right to live in peace, respect, acceptance, and honor of all others in matters of civic, personal, and communal. And whereas all citizens and the community members of the city of Durango, regardless of age, race, gender, sexual orientation, religious affiliation, and political agendas, live in peaceful coexistence and harmonious relationships. And whereas all sentient beings are sacred and have natural birthright and obligation to care for and be honored with a safe and peaceful environment and community. And whereas Monday, September 21st, on the official International Day of Peace at 10 o'clock in Buckley Park, be ready to ring a bell, hit a gong, hit a drum, or sing a song in alignment and solidarity with the Eastern Standard Time noon ringing of the United Nations Peace Bell, which will be followed by a minute of silence in observance of the 2020 International Day of Peace, theme of shaping peace together. Global peace begins with inner peace. Now therefore, I, Dean Brookie, Mayor of the City of Durango, Colorado, do hereby proclaim Monday, September 21st as Durango International Day of Peace, International Day of Peace, and promotes understanding, respect, and compassion for all of its affairs on behalf of the citizens and community members in the City of Durango.
Yay!
There you have it. Yeah, I'll show.
Oh, okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming here today, and especially for bringing your children. It's very nice to have the next generation here. And then we'll read this. It'll be right at 10 o'clock, and my beautiful wife Feather will ring the bell, which is a crystal bowl here, and then we'll have a minute of silence for peace, right? Okay, each year the International Day of Peace is observed around the world on September 21st. The UN General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing 24 hours of nonviolence and ceasefire. The UN is marking its 75th anniversary as a time of great disruption for the world, compounded by an unprecedented global health crisis with severe economic and social impacts. We emerge stronger and better equipped to work together, or will distrust and isolation grow further? 2020 must be a year of dialogue when we come together to discuss our priorities as a human family and how we can build a better future for all. The Plenty 20 theme for International Day of Peace is Shaping Peace Together. Celebrate the day by spreading compassion, kindness, and hope in the face of the pandemic. Stand together with the UN against attempts to the virus to promote discrimination or hatred. Join us so that we can shape peace together. Peace starts within. Peace is within. This moment of peace, this day of peace, is an opportunity to connect with our deeper dimensions within, to shape peace together. This crystal bowl activates the zeal point, helping you to remember your purpose and why you came into this physical body. I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, drop in, and connect with your heart. Envision yourself in peace, connecting with your purpose in a synchronized global moment with all of humanity. The bowl will sing, and we can then observe a minute of silence for global peace. Oh. Fidel, you want to say something? If y'all don't know Fidel Moreno, he's the guy that came up with the idea of celebrating International Day of Peace in Durango, and so we honor him and appreciate love him for his energies and helping unite our community in the name of peace.
So I just want to say thank you. Good morning, each and every one of you. Thank you, this young man. What's your name? Hutch. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Is this your father? Yes. Mom over here? No? Okay, well, thank you for being here with your son. Really like to see relationships like that, doings like this. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much for opening your heart, your mind, and your community. Community members here live here?
No, we're from New Orleans.
Oh, you are? Well, welcome to Durango. There's the mayor. Officially welcome you. Good morning, my sister Ashley. Love you. Thank you so much.
Love you.
My friend Amy, thank you so much. My brother, thank you so much. Really want to acknowledge you and hope you'll sing that song too. My sister Maya, my brother Mitch, my friend and good person, media producer, artist, mother, amazing human being, Rain, and your beautiful daughter Ferry. Thank you for coming here with your mommy, being here to support, and over here too, a mommy daughter. Thank you so much for being here like that. And then husband and wife over here, Feather, and my brother Stevie. Thank you so much for being here. And my brother Rob, thank you so much, brother, for being here. Really appreciate you. Love you. So I have a mother and a father. I have sister, I have cousins and nephews, aunties and uncles. And in our own family, we're challenged, with interesting discussions and differences of opinions, perspectives, and lifestyles. And yet we pray together. We come together and pray together, sing together, eat together, feast together. And then we go live our lives, as best we can. And I just want to say that we're living in some really transformative, challenging times. And now I think that the fact that we don't travel like we like to, and we kind of have to be where we sometimes don't want to be, and sometimes we're blessed with being where we want to be, so it's all good that way. And I just really feel like myself, I shared this on stage yesterday, that I'm asking myself, I'm 60 years old, and I'm just beginning to learn to be mindful of how I use my time. I was telling my friends, we got up the morning the other day, and I used to jump out of bed, jump in my car, and like speed here and speed there and speed everywhere. And now wow, now I know what my uncles and my grandpas are talking about. Auntie, slow down. Slow down. Take notice of where you're going. Be aware of what you're doing. So now I'm asking myself, enhancement or distraction? Is this enhancing my life, and my quality of being, my quality of feeling and thinking? Or am I just kind of just in a hurry? Getting to, sometimes I don't know where, but I'm in a hurry. I know I got to be in a hurry, but I don't know where, but I got to be in a hurry. So I'm just saying to just take some time, because I've really come to understand that however I cultivate, whatever I cultivate, that gives me the filter to see the world and for the world to understand me. And if I don't do as they say in recovery, I'm a recovering addict, as they say, it's an inside job. So I like to wake up and just lay in bed and feel myself breathe, and feel myself become aware that I have, because I get up early between 3:30 and 4, and it's dark when I wake up. So I like to just take my time, and when the sun's coming, when the light comes before the sun comes, that time of the morning, and say, wow, this is what it must be like. Because I spent 6 months in Alaska, 6 months of darkness. You can still see, but there's no sun. And it's like an amazing light that isn't light. And so now I'm really thankful for this light. I'm really thankful for this feeling air come into my lungs, So I guess I just want to share if there's one thing that we can teach ourselves, because we're the ones responsible for this, is to be aware, to be mindful, And I think that's the first step in understanding this concept of peace, you know? And be aware of the words we use. Like, I'm starting this friendship with this really beautiful human being, and I told her, you can love me. You can love me all kinds of ways and to how many depths, but don't fall in love with me. And she goes, what do you mean, don't fall in love with you? Falling, why would you want to fall?
Right.
When you fall, you hit, you bump, you trip, you break. So with peace, you know, what is making peace? What is shaping peace? I don't know, those are words. But I know I feel good, and I can extend that to another human being. And that's between us. And then if we're in a collective group, then it's like, that's why I acknowledge each one of you, you know, because each one of you has a very distinct and special and holy vibration. And that's what I want to connect with. I want you to connect that way with me, with my holy, special, sacred vibration, you know? So I just want to offer that on Peace Day is we are a vibration, and to be mindful of that vibration which we carry. What's your name again?
Hutch.
Hutch. You know, when you wake up in the morning, do you know when your dad wakes up, if he's in a good mood or bad mood? How about mom?
I mean, they're usually in a good mood.
Right,
so.
but you know when they're not, right?
Uh-huh.
So we carry that vibration. Be mindful of that vibration of people we live with, you know? And it's like, I just offer that. And I'm going to sing a song, a thank you song. It's a Lakota thank you song, and just thankful, really thankful to each and every one of you who are here this morning. And thank you for being who you are and how you represent yourself in this beautiful sound of this bowl, you know, made from materials from the earth. Feather, what is this made from?
Quartz crystal.
It's quartz crystal. My people use quartz crystal for communication. And I have a Navajo medicine man, Diné medicine man of 18 years, they call him a crystal gazer. And I'm very transparent, you know. So twice in my marriage, I took off when I was a cocaine addict. And my wife called him, and she said, he disappeared again. So he went to his crystal. He's like 900 miles away. And he goes to his crystal, and he calls her back up in 15 minutes, and he says, okay, there's a high place in your town, and there's a church. Go sit in the car over there. He's going to be there in about 15 minutes. Sure enough, I went by that church, and she followed me, and I was like, how did you know where I was at? You're a medicine man. Okay. Did it one more time, then I learned my lesson. You know, so I'm just saying these things, these elements are powerful. So thank you for bringing that beautiful quartz crystal and giving it that voice with your energy. Again, relationship. That was the third thing. I just want to mention relationship. Be aware of that vibration. Be aware of that mindfulness of how you move with that vibration, and then relationship. So I'm going to say that much, and I'm going to sing this song. Wakantanka wichozania maya kuelo heyo. Ay hey 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 yo. Your part. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo heyo. Which means thank you. Wakantanka is grandfather, old one, earth maker. Wakantanka, we chose Ania. We're all here together. Wakantanka, we chose Ania. Maya kuelo, and it is good. That's what it means. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So your part, if you want to sing it, you can sing all of it with me if you get it. But the part that you can sing is Pila mialo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In many spiritual traditions, when you do something 3 times, you're sending it into eternity. Okay? Wakantanka wichozania maya kuelo heyo. Ay 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 yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo heyo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo heyo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo heyo. Hey, 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 yo. Ay, hey, 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 yo. Wakantanka wichozania maya kuelo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Hey, 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 yo. Hey, 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 yo. Wakantanka wichozania maya kuelo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Pila mialo, pila mialo, pila mialo hey yo. Ay, hey, 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 yo. Ay, hey, 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 yo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ahiehe, ahiehe, ahiehe. Pinagigi, pinagigi, pinagigi. Ahie, hojono hasli, hojono hasli, hojono hasli. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Thank you. My brother has a song too. John Lennon.
I don't even remember that song.
Do a different one.
Alright, I can do it. I'll do a different one. Okay. Take a look at the pouring rain. This time it rained for 40 days. Take a look at the sun that shines, painting ribbons of colors in the sky. Take a look out your window. Take a look at how that green grass grows. See, I can feel it on the inside. And I give thanks and praise to be alive. Together we can make some memories and help the grow and live eternally. Spread that love over both land and sea, yeah, and help each other on this long journey. Show me the way, teach me the part. Help me find my way back to your mind and your heart. Keep me alive and I keep you well. To share a little water from your bucket to my well. Show me the way and teach me the part. Help me find my way back to your mind and your heart. Keep me alive and I keep you well. And share a little water from your bucket to my well. Together we can make some memories and help love grow and live eternally. And spread the love over both land and sea, yeah, and help each other on this long hard journey. Together we can make some memories and help love grow and live eternally. And spread the love over both land and sea, yeah, and help each other on this long hard journey. Show me the way, teach me the part. Help me find my way back to your mind and your heart. Keep me alive and I keep you well. Share a little water from your bucket to my well. Show me the way, teach me the part. Help me find my way back to your mind and your heart. Keep me alive and I keep you well. Just share a little water from my bucket to your well.
Doors open. Everybody wants to share a song, a poem, a thought, a feeling.
I just want to make mention that today is September 21st, which is also the equinox, changing of the seasons. And so honor that space within yourself, the change, the new cycle, and the letting go of things that are no longer serving you. So that's my words.
Thank you, Ryan.
Butch? Careful what you say yes to. So you said you want to say something? You said yes. Dad?
I'll just thank you.
Thank you. Your town is amazing.
Well, it makes us think about all those places that things might be settling down for this one day, and so that relief can go into places where people are suffering, and just cool everybody's jets for one day, which is what this International Day of Peace is all about. And hopefully it's the same in Durango as well. So.
Yes, we're so lucky to be in communion with each other, and for this intention coming together makes it stronger. So taking those moments of reflecting how, if you went to the Rock, Rattle, and Drum yesterday, all those good interactions and networking and seeing each other happy and dancing, it was really a blessing on all of our hearts. So I just would ask that we take that joy we experienced over the past couple days, and even in this circle, that we can take that in our daily lives and reflect that to other people that may need some of that we got to experience.
Thank you, Fidel. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. May you have peace the rest of the day. Thank you.
I just want to say this is the new iPhone. You all are looking really beautiful inside. Inner vision. And keep it going, man. It's lighting my life up.
I get to say something too, huh?
Yeah, we're going on circle.
Really better at singing, but yeah, you know, nothing left to say for me. Other than the gratitude that I feel for all this, you know, just being involved and being in the circle with all of you, and for the cause of peace, and trying to find out what that looks like more on the outside and on the inside. So.
Thank you, everybody, for being here, for showing up, making this moment happen. Thank you, Fidel, and Ryan Ross, to Stevie, Ashley, for putting this event together. Mayor Dean, thank you so much for cultivating this energy within this town that you are the caretaker of. Thank you, everybody that's here showing up. Thank you for the earth, the sky, and everybody that is not as fortunate to be within community at this moment in time.
I've been living in Denver for the last 5 years, and when all this started, I decided to come back to Durango. And I remember I was here for about 2 weeks. I was riding my bike up the bike path. Oh yeah, that was it. I woke up and I was like, I feel weird today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm feeling tired or I'm alert, but I'm feeling really relaxed. I don't know what this feeling is. I think I'm gonna take a bike ride and try to figure it out. And I got about halfway up the bike path, and there's a big turn in the river, and I stopped the bike, and the sun was glistening on the water and the trees were all out. And I stopped and I went, oh, I know what this feeling is. I'm at peace. And now I've had that feeling a bunch of times since I've been back, and today's another one of those days. It's just great. It's just great, and I remember it took me hours to figure out what it was. So thank you all. And thank you, Durango.
I will share some things that have been coming up for me and trying to grasp what all the chaos in the world might mean and boil it down to some sort of essence. But listening has come up for me a lot, and listening to the earth, listening to our inner wisdom, and listening to each other. Really carving out that space to really listen, and hopefully in return feel heard as well. And living daily with gratitude and holding your vision of what this new earth is looks like to you, instead of, it's easy to get sucked down into the fear and the doom and the gloom. So yes, holding your vision strong. Thank you. I want to thank everybody for coming and choosing him to come and add to the vibrational escrow, so to speak. This vibrational escrow is growing in presence, and we are in the midst of this great awakening. And through the awakening, may each one of you find the peace that it's unsurpassed all human understanding. You find that peace within.
For those of you that don't know or weren't here yesterday, we had an event here in Buckley Park called Rock, Rattle, and Drum, and we had about baker's dozen or so local performers, musicians, magicians, speakers, Tai Chi, yoga, Reiki healing, and it was all done in the name of international peace. Fidel was working with a woman named Malia, and she came up with an idea together that we should do one in Durango, and contacted Rain and I, and we're like, oh, there's not enough time. And then all of a sudden the I Am Music Fest had the park. Ashley stepped up to the plate, started pushing the project ahead, got permits, etc. And next thing you know, after Rain and I said we need 3 months to organize it, we organized it in 10 days.
Yeah.
It was an honor and a complete crazy thing to do, but we trusted in the spirit, because Fidel always says, call it in, and if it'll be, so shall it be. So I surrendered and got busy on the phone and the text, and we made it happen, and it was a wonderful event. And we had a bunch of sponsors, and I Am Music provided the sound, and Music Masters provided the stage, and Maya came and did live painting, and Misto did magic, and Rain's kids and her niece did their first performance ever on stage. It was really special. He was a tiny gem of Ethiopia, and it was a really amazing event of music, and it was how the Durango community came together to lead to this point where we are today, where we could gather and come together under the United Nations banner and take part in a global celebration of peace, where we're all making our personal commitments to practice empathy, kindness, hope, and peace within ourselves. So I want to honor everyone for coming, and I appreciate each and every one, whether you came from near or far, because united we stand and divided we're alone.
So if we just could, just take a minute, kind of just, if you could connect with somebody, eyes, just remember this moment, this day.
Happy autumn, you guys.
Happy autumn.
Yeah.
Moving further away
Ready.
from the sun.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to it.
What's your daughter's name?
Collins.
Collins.
Lovely.
Okay.
Aho.
Oh.
Go forward in peace.
Yes.